Sports is something that is a lot of fun to work in. It's something it's an enjoyable environment to be in. You get to come to work at a ballpark every day. It's a really unique experience. You need to think about a lot of roles. So there's a lot of exciting opportunities that present itself within the sports industry. As the Senior Director of Ticket Sales and Service, my goal on a day-to-day basis is overseeing the long-term strategic vision of our department and really putting the individuals in the best position to succeed and drive revenue for the Minnesota Twins. A lot of the things that made me successful in my career today, I was actually learning through my work study, doing campus tours, and improving a lot of those things on a daily basis. So it's something that was integral to where I'm at today from a career standpoint.
With my time at Eau Claire, got to do a ton of things that I don't think I would have been able to do at any other university in the country. For me, I had a leadership class where we were required to shadow somebody in an industry that we were interested in working in after graduation. And naturally, I picked Craig, and I got to meet the entire team of people that I ended up working with later on and got to sit in on some interviews for their internships.
We've had a ton of success being able to utilize interns and build relationships through the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire and hire interns and have seen a ton of success from those individuals. We joke that it's a bit of a UW-Eau Claire pipeline to the Minnesota Twins, and we're very proud of that. As a Blue Gold alumni, it's something where I see the success and the preparation that Eau Claire has put these students in a position to be at. And I see that when they come over into these internships, they're ready to be in a professional setting. They're ready to take on responsibility. They're ready to be in that role. And so I give a ton of credit to the university for preparing these students and putting them in a position to have success day one and be able to hit the ground running.
When I first started with the Minnesota Twins, I didn't know a single person on any other sports team in the country. And since my time over the last 10 years that I've spent, I now know multiple people with the Minnesota Wild. I know multiple people with the Minnesota Vikings. I know people with the Detroit Lions, Oklahoma City Thunder. It just naturally are people that I was friends with in my role here. And now they're heavy hitters in other organizations that I can lean on for advice.
If you're somebody who's interested in getting into the sports industry, there's a couple of pieces of advice and thinking about what that looks like. First of all, you're entering into a very unique career, and you're choosing a specific lifestyle.
It's not just your regular Monday through Friday 9 to 5. One day you might be working until 11 p.m. because that's when the game ends.
If you're working for a major league team, you have 81 home games, right? So that means there's nights and there's weekends and there's holidays where some of those game dates may coincide.
You just have to be flexible with what you're doing, but at the same time, that's going to be true with just about any job you have. And if you get to say, I'm a salesperson, but I get to do it for a baseball team, this is a joyous place to be, and I wouldn't change that aspect of my job for anything.
My biggest piece of advice as you think about that is, first off, just looking for any unique way to get involved, whether that's volunteering, whether that's taking on a paid or non-paid internship, and then utilizing that to at least start and be a platform to maybe springboard that career.